Harness Central today comes to you from Classy Lane Training Center near Puslinch. We're here with Nifty Norman to talk about a whole bunch of good things, not the least being the overall year you've had. I know everybody talks about being a magician, but you got a real chance to have a career year this year. I think you're sitting just short of $3 million.
Yeah, well, a horse like Be a Magician makes a big difference, though. She's going to put $1 million into the pool, so that really boosts things along. And a lot of times people see a good horse like that and think you've had a good year, but I had a lot of horses too starting off, so it's not good for all of them.
It is nice to get up in the morning, though, and come out and see some heads hanging over the stall door that you like.
That's for sure. You know, horses like her, they'll get you out of bed in the morning.
Let's just talk about her. This is 36 hours to the super final. And, I mean, everybody can read the program and see how much money she's made and all the wins and that type of thing. But you know her better than anybody, and she more or less personifies that adage that the very good to great horses, they don't get sick, they don't break down, it just, everything falls into place. And that must drive you guys nuts, even though you predicted she was going to make the transition from 2 to 3 in a big way back to me in April, I guess it was.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't want to jinx yourself, but you're right, Harold. She's never been sick, never really had any health issues, never been lame. And, you know, you can't say that for many of them.
And I know you have a bit of empathy for someone like Dustin Jones, who has wheeling and dealing, undefeated last year at 2, as we speak today, hasn't won a bloody race. And you just think he just didn't seem to get any better. No fault of Dustin, no fault of anybody. And I know you were talking about Dream Vacation to me when you brought him back as a 4-year-old. Thought he was great, couldn't win a race.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. You know, a horse like Dusty's horse there, you put him away in good shape, never been beaten. You think you got nothing but good things ahead, but it's strange, really.
Right. Be a Magician has got Super Final and then Breeders' Crown, and that's it?
Maybe the Moneymaker. It's in late November at the Meadowlands, and there's not a lot of good races next year as a 4-year-old, so I'll probably keep her going as long as she's good.
When you look at her and you think about other ones you've had, what is it you particularly like about her, other than what we talked about of not getting sick and so forth? What makes her go?
I think probably for the size of her, it's how athletic she is. Like, she's a big, tall filly, and you know, being a Cadabra, a lot of them are not real athletic to look at, but she is all athlete. I would say that's the strongest point.
And last night at the Red Mile, you won an event with Struck by Lindy, a 2-year-old filly by Explosive Matter. I think 55 and a bit. Was
53 and 1.
53 and 1. And you think, boy, that's good. She's got a long way to go to equal this girl.
Yeah, and that's a hell of a crop of 2-year-old fillies this year, you know. And I think for some reason, the last few years now, the fillies have been better than the colts generally for, you know, year after year, and I don't know why, but you know, that's a hell of a group of 2-year-old fillies this year too. And like you say, she's got a long way to go to be a magician, but she's a nice little filly too.
And while you're talking about that, you got to be in Lexington in a couple of days and pick another whole bunch of champions.
Yeah, it's something we're really looking forward to. Yeah, no, yeah, it's a grind, but we'll get there. Yeah.
Right. Well, listen, thanks very much, and congratulations on the year, and we hope the money keeps flowing.
Okay, thanks, Harold.
Harold Howe with Nifty Norman, giving you the Harness Racing Edge.